Hey, good morning, everybody. I want to take a minute here at the beginning of the day and show everybody the update in the market, but most importantly, just wanted to show you graphically the H pattern playing out. It's taken a while now that it migrated over to the daily time frame, but we don't know if the H pattern is resolved, but this exactly what I'm about to show you is how the H pattern looks when it's all said and done at the early stages of resolution. So we just need some buying interest right now to push markets higher, but these are all the characteristics of the H pattern that have been prevalent, for decades in the stock market up until the Fed started intervening, way past 2013. So these patterns are as old as man because they're basically it's human nature, and it plays out time and time again every time frame. But these are picture perfect H patterns that are trying to resolve right now. So let's just roll through it. All right. So first thing, we've got AVE up. I'm just gonna see there. That's the pattern right there that I really like. I've used that pattern for decades. What the characteristic that I always loved about it is I'd learned to, as we were decelerating or accelerating to the downside, I would start putting small positions in. When you learn to recognize the panic, I would add the positions in this bar, and that's exactly what I did during this one. That bottom bar right there in Bitcoin and Ethereum, when we look at that, that's when I was adding. We come back up, we're back down again. Now this is where you don't know if the H pattern is done or not. Here we knew it wasn't because it never took this swing high out here, so we drifted back down. The key characteristic, what I always like, is when they come down, they breach this panic low just like we did here and close back inside this range. So we're trying to close back on a daily time frame inside what I call the H pattern base, which is this huge range from the bottom of this panic low up to this first swing high. That's crucial. So that's your operating range. If you want to add more to positions, if you want to let this play out to the downside here, but when it gets back into this range, you're probably okay to start adding to positions. I've added some more yesterday, last night, as well to a lot of different things. All right, let's just look at some others. You can see here, this one's getting slaughtered. The H pattern here, again, let's just put it in perspective. So this one has looked way below the panic low. This was the panic low right here. So when this market here closes back up inside, it gets back up inside, say 590 and some change, and this high 1050. That's a range where it's probably resolved. Inside that big operating area. Let's take a look at what are some other favorites here. Yeah, let's just take a look at ETH. All right. Okay, so here you can see ETH, very classic H pattern. You can see I mark out Bitcoin and ETH. Those are the two most important markets here. So we've got that important low there. We see ETH is probed below it twice. This trend line here that I have, that's a logarithmic trend line that goes back a long time in Ethereum. So you can see I was looking for my number around 1666, 1670 yesterday to push in quite a bit. We got down to 1700 and it turned and flipped on me. So I missed there, but I bought some more as it was going back up inside this area here. So you can see now we're inside. We're just trying to push ahead. Let's go ahead and take this one off. Yeah, let's delete that one. All right, so that's our operating area for Ethereum from about 1871 up to 3015, 16-ish. All right, so that's, again, how the H pattern should look when it's resolving. No guarantees that it is, but it's at least showing some favorable characteristics right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. You can see Bitcoin had some very prominent probes here, so I went ahead and marked those off. Bitcoin went down below, peaked below and fell, comes back up, gets above the trend line, closes, and is trying to get higher too. So we're showing favorable action. Again, this trend line is a logarithmic trend line that's anchored from a long time ago. So that was a very, very key level for Bitcoin. So it's flirting with it right now. And let's drill down into the lower time frames. What I want to look at is the 1 hour time frame here. Yeah, so we got above a key level last night. That 33,365 level was crucial. You can almost call this, if you wanted to, for those of you that are Head and Shoulders fans, you know, kind of a reverse Head and Shoulders there. Again, no guarantees anything's going to hold, but we are showing some favorable actions. All right, let's see if there's anything. Let's rack and stack these by percentage change. See what we've got. Okay, XRP leading. Solana, man, I can't believe I didn't add any to that one down in here in the low 20s. It's already ripped 50% off the low. So Solana, a top layer 1 project, just absolutely ripping. Let's see how DOT's doing. Let's look at the layer 1s. Yep, so same characteristic. DOT's not ripping as much. That just shows me that, or tells me that you know, Solana could potentially be the better project, or it's just now in its coming into its limelight. Let's take a look at ADA. Where's ADA at? Layer 1 project. We went down to $1.27. So yeah, we've ripped almost 30% in Cardano. So top layer 1s, Ethereum, the big 800-pound gorilla. We got Polkadot, Solana, and ADA. What else do we have here? One quick look at some other things. All right. Hey, that's all I wanted to show you this morning. I got to show you the H pattern as it's unfolding. That's don't get a chance to see that on a daily time frame anymore. I think crypto market's probably the only markets left that will exhibit that, because they're freely traded, freely manipulated by people with money, but not government intervention. That will always people with money will always manipulate the markets. I have no problem with that. That just part of a normal market profile. All right, hey, hope everybody's crypto bags start exploding higher, and chat with you guys later.